Bruh, they're seriously going to a commercial break before revealing the final ball? This is just a quick reaction video to the 2025 NHL Draft Lottery. And honestly, I'm gonna say, I like it. I like it a lot. The fact that we can see the lotto done live, the ping pong balls bouncing around in the glass case. I don't know about you, but there's something ASMR-like about the sounds of the pitter-patters of the ping pong balls clacking against each other and against the, the container itself. But seeing the draft lotto go down live, drawing the ping pong balls, and watching the live odds adjust on the scoreboard, honestly, that's cool. And it sheds some light to a lot of fans that have always wondered about the conspiracy of it all. Oh, the draft lottery is rigged and this and that. And we always see a video after the draft lottery is done of Gary Bettman and the ping pong balls. But those videos with the actual lotteries are never done live on TV. Up until this year, of course. In prior years, the live TV broadcast was just a 16-1 backwards countdown of the draft picks. But now, taking a look at them actually doing the lotto live with the odds updating, and now with this commercial break, we have 7, 11, and 12 right now in front of my TV screen. And the remaining lottery balls, they displayed a graphic that showed which teams need which balls in order to win the first overall pick. It's a really good system and a really good presentation. I really like this. It's hard to give the NHL props because a lot of stuff that they do is kind of whack. Best sport, worst league, everybody likes to say, right? But this is cool. Really, really cool. And earlier on in the program, I actually wasn't paying too much attention. I was doing some other stuff. I think they interviewed some of the top prospects at this year's draft. Now, of course, I didn't see the interviews. I don't even know who they interviewed, period. But just thinking about the top prospects of this draft, Matthew Schaefer was a super stud who just happened to miss a whole bunch of games, unfortunately, this season, which is why his sample size might not be the easiest to define. But outside of Matthew Schaefer, you've got Michael Misa right up there near the top. James Hagens was projected first overall for a good chunk of the year. Porter Martone is a power winger. Anton Frundell in Sweden, not to be confused with Anton Lundell. Roger McQueen is also in there too. A lot of top-tier guys who could be near the start of the 2025 first round. But now, okay, we are back here with the broadcast. I want to go out there and see. So San Jose, if they get number 8, they get first overall. Chicago needs 9 and 14. Philadelphia needs 4 and 6. Seattle needs 3. Buffalo needs 2. Pittsburgh needs 1 and 10. All right, 30 seconds before they start drawing the last lottery ball. It's really cool. I love the system here because it articulates just how vast the numbers are that can be drawn and the system of it all. The fact that New York and Pittsburgh at number 9 and number 10 are available to jumping up first overall with the same chance as Chicago and Philadelphia, that's a really big deal. And now, we're 5 seconds left to the final ball. Let's go out there and watch it live. It is 13. New York! Oh my gosh! Holy crap, the New York Islanders just won the draft lottery. Holy crap! Out of nowhere. From above center ice. What the hell? The Islanders have won the draft lottery? This is okay, let's get New York.
First overall selection in the 2025 Upper Deck NHL Draft.
It's Upper Deck?
The New York Islanders.
Okay, the Islanders won the first overall lottery. Holy crap. Holy crap, the Islanders moved up 10 spots. This is what happens when Lou Lamoriello leaves the organization, man. You get yourself some luck. Matthew Barzal, Bo Horvat, y'all got a first overall talent joining your team this upcoming season. Matthew Schaefer, out of the Erie Otters in the OHL. First overall consolidated prospect. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous. What the hell? Oh my gosh, the Islanders won the draft lottery. Now we have to do it all over again to do number 2. So I might peace out for a little bit and let that result bring itself up. But Matthew Schaefer, oh my goodness, he's going to go over to the New York Islanders. The Isles, with Noah Dobson and Matthew Schaefer on a top pair, will be absolutely unstoppable. The common consensus that everybody's been talking about with Schaefer is that he's kind of like a left-handed Drew Doughty. So all situations, minutes eating, point producing, super smart defensively, not really the biggest guy, but still somebody who has that talent to be able to move both himself and the puck. Just do really good things in both zones, all 3 zones really. This is like the perfect kind of all-around guy for Noah Dobson. These guys would be so good together. Okay, they're doing the second draft lotto right here. Second draw 1, 5, and we'll see who else ends up getting another draft pick that's a little bit higher up there. It's kind of ridiculous, man. The New York Islanders, first overall. Let's just hope that this works out a lot better than their prior first overall pick. We're not going to go out there and harp too hard on Rick DiPietro, but Matthew Schaefer's heading over to the gosh darn Islanders, man. Huh. Unanimous number 1 overall prospect in TSN and Bob McKenzie's ranking. That is a franchise-changing defenseman right there. Okay, the second draft is almost done right here. Bro, what the hell? Calgary and Utah have a chance to move up to the second? No, not the second. They can only move up 10 spots. To the 4th or the 6th overall pick? Oh, final ball needed to win. San Jose's got 4 of them. So they're doing it right here in front of me. 30 seconds left. Okay, let's just talk a little bit more about the system here. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on this NHL Draft Lottery live presentation? I really like it. I think it adds another element of transparency to the NHL. I think a lot of fans who have been really pissed off about the draft lotto over the past few years would really appreciate getting a first-hand, undisclosed and unfiltered look at the presentation of how the balls are ordered and which numbers will get which picks for which teams. Here it is, second overall, excuse me. Number 3. What the hell? The Utah Hockey Club? The Utah Hockey Club moved up to 4? What? What? No way! Okay, so San Jose is getting 2nd, Chicago is 3rd, and Utah is 4th overall. And then all the other teams slide underneath. What the hell? The Utah Hockey Club were already so good this season compared to what they were supposed to be. Arizona Coyotes, be damned, the Utah Hockey Club is where it's at. They got the 4th overall pick. Look at San Jose going out there and celebrating the fact that they slipped from 1 to 2. Okay, I get it. If they had won the 2nd overall lottery, nothing would have changed. It's just Utah went from number 14 to 4. So all these other teams, Philadelphia, Boston, Seattle, Buffalo, Anaheim, and Pittsburgh, they all slipped by 2. That is really interesting. So this is our final 2025 first round based off of what we had seen here in the draft lottery. The Islanders are first, followed by the San Jose Sharks, the Chicago Blackhawks, the Utah Hockey Club, the Predators, the Flyers, the Bruins, the Kraken, the Sabres, the Ducks, the Penguins, the Rangers, the Red Wings, Columbus, Vancouver, and Montreal. It's Calgary's pick, but it's Montreal who owns it. So with that in mind, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the 2025 NHL Draft Lottery and the fact that Utah has gone up from 14 to 4 and the Islanders went from 10 to 1. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.